Welcome to another Lightroom quick edit. Today I'm gonna take this raw file of the Isle of Skye in Scotland and turn it into something like this. Now I really just wanna make this very dramatic and kind of give it a panoramic touch because there is so much sky without any texture. So first of all, let me just go into the cropping tool, bring down a little bit of the sky and just crop out this boat right here. And maybe even a bit more so we get the nice rural thirds composition. Maybe get rid of some of the foreground as well. Press enter, and I do like this a bit better. But let me just straighten the horizon real quick. It's just a little bit off. Yeah, that definitely looks better. Now let me see. I actually think I'm gonna edit this picture in black and white because I kinda want the very dramatic feel and the dramatic look for this image. So let me just bring that to black and white, bring up the shadows, down the highlights a little bit, bring down the blacks definitely, so we get that very dark mood. And let's see with contrast. I think it doesn't need any additional contrast, but when I look at the tonal curve, even though I like a very dark picture for this case, I still want to spread out the histogram a little bit more, so I'm just going to increase the exposure. That also helps us to give a little bit more, differentiation in the lighting and bring down the blacks even more, whereas with the exposure at 0 it would be just too dark. So that's definitely a nice compromise. Clarity, I really like the look of clarity in this picture, so I feel like I'm gonna add a good bit, around 50, and the whites of course. Now usually I would bring them to the right until, or just stop before they clip, but for this photo I really think that would be almost too bright, so I'm just gonna go with a little bit of plus whites here. And let's see down here at the tonal curve, definitely gonna bring up the highlight slider regardlessly, bring down the lights maybe a little bit, darks, I think I'm gonna bring down the darks a bit, and to the shadows, maybe even bringing down the shadows a tiny bit. And then I'm definitely gonna add some vignetting here, just to give it an even darker mood. Something like this. Make it not that strong, just around -8. And let me think, do I want to add anything else before I go to dodge and burning? Yeah, I think I'm gonna add a graduated filter just for the very top here and bring down the exposure to add even more vignetting and to kind of close out the picture just for the top here. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the foreground. That I'm not gonna do that strong. Yeah, but I do like this. Now, as always, just gonna add some dodge and burning with the radial filter, so see you in a second. So I've added actually quite a lot of dodge and burning. Here's without any, and here's with, so you can see definitely more than usual, but I really think it works really great for this photo, especially in these rocks and in the water right here. Again, here's without and here's with. So as always, let's see where we started at. Here's the raw file without any adjustments. And here's what I've made out of it in just about 5 minutes. Now, I know you guys told me to use the backslash key, but really, unfortunately, my keyboard doesn't have the backslash key bound to a single key, so I would have to use a combination of keys for that, and Lightroom just doesn't recognize that. So that's why I'm going manually into the history all the time. Well, anyways, I really do like this picture. I feel it looks really cool in black and white, really kind of grim and dark and almost mysterious to a certain degree. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a like. If you disliked the video, give me a dislike. And I wish you a great day.